So I was walking by RGV Fan Fest, walking through, just looking at all these amazing artists, and I had to stop at this one. Obi from Obi Galleries in Westlake, Texas. How you doing today?
Good. I'm very good. Thank you for stopping by.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for close to 30 years.
And you were saying that you majored in art.
Right. I've got a master's in art. I taught school for 30 years in Santa Rosa, Mercedes, at Cal Chelsea. Then I just retired.
And so what made you start doing it, privately, and what makes you pick the subject of the painting?
Well, usually when I come to a Comic-Con, of course, who's going to be there to get them autographed and that, and then meet them. Also to just to promote the art, really, because being a teacher in art,
Best there is right here. Don't let them fool you.
I paid him $20 to say that.
Awesome. You didn't even pay me to be on camera with you, but that's okay. I forgive you.
Oh, we're gonna work that out later.
Okay. All right.
Post production.
All right. So, but anyway, being an art instructor, I always wanted to promote art, get it out there to whoever would look at it. Especially down here in the Valley, we don't have a whole lot of art going on, but I'd love to promote it in any way I can. And of course, comic books and that. Who doesn't like a comic book?
Of course. Now that I got you here, you taught art for so long at a school. Sometimes when there are budget cuts at a school, it's usually like art and music that get the first shot. Right. I feel like art and music for a child helps kind of construct their individuality. Right. How do you feel about art, getting cut so quickly when the budget cuts come in?
Yeah, that's a difficult call. I hate to get all political, but down here in Texas, of course, athletics comes first, which I agree with. I mean, there's a lot of physicality that we need to get work out of these kids. Otherwise, you get into a lot of trouble. Fine arts works a whole lot of ranges of cognitive behavior, and I think it's very important. So that should be equally supported by the schools as far as budget and that goes.
What do you think parents can do when their child has just the smallest interest in art?
Man, get them in an art class, get them in even a weekend class at the library, something like that. Anything just to get that creativity out. Heck, go to the Walmart, get them a sketchbook. That's where I started. Sketchbook. My parents couldn't afford a class, so they got me a sketchbook, some watercolors, and away I went. And that was when I was 6.
You went from a sketchbook now to this, and these beautiful pieces. Do you have a favorite one? It's such a cliche thing to ask, but I want to say that it might have been one that may have been close to your heart.
You know what? I think the one that I really liked was I think just because of his personality was Eric Estrada. I met him, and he saw my painting, and I think that I was more attached to that painting. Don't ask me why, but. Yeah, I like the other paintings, of course, but I think that one was a little bit more going back to the Chips days and the childhood era. So
I'm sure people watching right now are looking at the pieces behind me. Where can they find you on social media?
They can find me at Brett Oberthaler on Instagram. Just look up Obi Galleries through the web, and you'll be able. That's all hooked up to my Instagram and my Facebook as well.
That's awesome. Brett, thank you so much.
Sure,
That's
you.
Obi Gallery in Westlake, Texas. Make sure you guys check it out. Thank you so much. RGV Fan Fest. Peace.